Hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully, yeah, that seems to be working. Schoolboy errors, you're supposed to check all this stuff before you start, Wombo. Anyway, welcome to the stream, everyone. We've got 15 people in already. Arkeys is here. Well, Arkeys was here before we started, it might be here now. No Baller's in, Jerome's in, Cartman's in, Binny as well, Ghostly. Nice to see you all. Nice to see so many people even before we get started. So yeah, the aim for this stream, folks, is to actually try a little bit harder than we normally do, use a decent car, qualify properly, and sort of get some DR back up, because we're just clinging on to our A+ at the moment. I shall accept that friend request in a wee second. Oh, I'm not sure about this Porsche though. The 17254 is in the Porsche, but I'm not sure this is the car for me, but we'll give it a go for a few races and see how we get on. Jacko is in the chat as well, and Henry Bernal. A few streams since we've seen you, Henry. Nice to see you. Hope you're well, mate. So we've got Cartman in front of us in the Z4, which I hear is pretty decent round here. MD, especially fast coming from the back, not really. So P6 for starting. Yeah, I'll get it after this race, Benny. I'll accept that friend request. Make sure we're on the right tyres. We are. Well, let's go. Yeah, I seen you did your qualifying time in the F1 Ghostly. Looks like I can't remember what it was, but it was pretty decent looking when I first when I noticed it. I thought, oh, that McLaren F1's not too bad around here, it would seem. Sean, welcome to the stream as well. Don't laugh in the next race when you see the car you're going to use. I look forward to it, Cartman. I look forward to it. Right, this is my first race in the Porsche, folks, so we are racing against people who've probably been racing this car all week. But that's not an excuse. That's not an excuse. I'm not making racing driver excuses already. 17.2, yeah, I mean that's a good lap. That's right, note to self, remember to change gear. I missed the apex counter. Oh, there's one. Well, it's kinda one, Henry. You can hear that Z4 from here. The brakes on the Porsche are pretty insane. Alex, how you doing? Yeah, two streams in a row. It's a fairly rare occasion. I do want to kind of up the number of streams that I'm doing per week though. The one thing I don't really like about this is the fact that my driver's hand, when it's up there, blocks my view quite a lot. Welcome along, Dead Dave, nice to see you. Why is Z4 going to move in a straight line, can't it? A bit excited there. Somebody's binned it, big style, or looked like they had. Oh, it's just somebody lagging like crazy. That's not off-putting in the slightest, is it? From the Spanish driver. Definitely think I'd be better off in the Mustang. I know, giant hands. The old bump pass. Come on, Christo. That's not tennis, mate. You've cost me 2 positions there with your shite overtake. If that's the way we're playing, that's the way we'll play it. I'm not a fan of this Porsche, folks. I am not a fan of this car at all. It's got very weird understeer on power. I want a new car. I don't like this one. There's too much weird shit. Yeah, they do. Ghostly. No, I could have gone Mustang Henry and I'd be a lot happier. The Mustang's the best car on this track. For me. We'll get on top of it though. So we'll get on top of it. Same amount I missed apexes and less weird understeer. We should never dismiss a car. Never dismiss a car after what, 5 laps. I've just got to learn its quirks, that's all. Oh. Cheers, Keefskate. Welcome along to the stream, nice to see you. It's just very, very late understeer. You think you're fine and then all of a sudden you're not fine. David's car seems to want to defend fresh air as well. How you doing, Woody boy? Nice to see you. Portuguese driver that was leading's had an issue. Sorry, Polish driver, not Portuguese. Same letter at least. Yeah, we're not quite on top of the Porsche, Woody boy, but welcome along. Good to see you again. Arkeys, how you doing, mate? Right, let's actually try and do some decent laps here. That better. You doing, Wind? Good to see you, mate. That's a wee bit better. It's still not a lap time I couldn't do in the Mustang. Need a good lap here to get out in front of Devil's Carriage, who's went for the undercut. So this has to be a decent lap. Maybe just getting on top of this thing now. Oh, that's a 3-second penalty for the car in front. How'd you go on today then, Arkeys? Not very well. And I think, I don't know, where was I? I was in somebody's chat earlier on and I seen you talking about how you tried the Mercedes and you never found it much quicker. Must have put fuel in by accident as well, that driver behind me. Go, Supra, how you doing, mate? Let's see if we can freight in the 17s. My fastest race lap this week is an 18.0 in the Mustang. On the medium tyres. See, when I disagree, I actually think the dailies next week are alright. I like Gardens, I like it. I like Gardens both ways. The settings are rubbish for the race. Oh, the settings are rubbish, but the actual combination group for the Gardens is fine. A wee bit of tyre wear and a pit stop in it would have made it a lot better. Gardens, I'll be honest, I think Gardens a much better track than Seaside. Gardens feels like a track that could actually exist in real life, whereas Seaside just couldn't. God, I'm much faster than the Mustang on the medium tyres anyway. Yeah, well, yeah, Group 4. Hard tyres. I'll go with you there, Wind. I'll agree with that. I'm holding out a wee sliver of hope. A wee sliver of hope that might have some dynamic weather in it. I know that's been very optimistic, but you never know. Simo, welcome along to the stream. Cheech 180 as well, welcome along. Drifting. Way off the pace though, aren't we? We are way off the pace. Definitely need to hopefully need to do some improvement in that car. We'll give it another go though. Well done to Cartman on the P3. I'm going to stick the light on, folks. Sitting in the dark, Demo, welcome along to the stream. Atom as well, nice to see you. Nice to have you along. If we hadn't had our wee instant, then maybe we'd been able to finish ahead of P4 and P5, but it looks like they just had more pace than me anyway, so... We'll go again in the Porsche and see if we can learn stuff. Yeah, I think I dropped down to P9. Yeah, I think P9 was the lowest we were, Cartman. Yeah, so we dropped off the actual, what do you call it? What do you call the thing that tells everybody? It's got a name and I can't remember it. Relative, that's the word I'm looking for. Fell off the relative, yeah. Right, let's open a wee couple of these. For giggles, honestly, I have not won anything decent in the roulette for ages, but maybe I'll win the million here. Since we're on stream, we do tend to have more luck on stream with the roulette. I mean, 100 grand's not bad for a 3-star ticket, is it? No, I know, we're... It's alright, Dave, we'll just go on the other account. It's still at 73 KDR if we need to. We didn't really do very much, Cartman. People kept, a few people dropped it in front of me, that was all. I've not got the pace in the Porsche, but I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to give it another go and see if I can improve a wee bit. Maybe give that Z4 a wee go, that might be more the car for me. These are pretty rubbish, aren't they? These are pretty rubbish. It's not even anything decent. Beautiful, I've got a silencer to go on my camshaft now. Alright, I think I'm going to take a guess you're going to go in the Ferrari or the RCZ the next race, Carton. My luck has changed big time in the roulette. We used to do okay and now we just do rubbish. What are we going to get here? 100 grand. Give me the 100k. It's me getting punished for all the decent spins that I've had. Oh well. It should be interesting then, Cartman. I'm looking forward to it. You've got some good DR. I could finish ahead of you. Yes, we like our Iron Brew livery race suit Atom, so we do it. I've got, like, obviously this on the PS4, but I've not actually fired it up at any point. I see he's talking about it. The differences between the differences between PS4 and PS5, yeah. Maybe need to fire up on the PS4 and see what it looks like. Arkies is off for dinner. You did say that a wee while ago. We'll catch you later, Arkies, if you're still loitering. It is mid-engine's all we're going to say. Kind of reduces the choices, Cartman. I'm going to assume you're not going to go in the 4C again. Oh, I know, enough bits to make a crappy car. Indeed, Dave, indeed. Right. Let's just make sure I can't actually adjust this seat at all. Imagine we were like way down here. They really need to sort of give you far more adjustments in the seat. I'm trying to think what's a particularly spinny MR car. I mean, they're all pretty spinny in their own ways, but you get the Citroen, you get the McLaren, you get the Honda NSX, you've got Peugeot VGT. It's MR, I believe. Yeah, I can imagine it looks good enough on PS4, this game. On the odd occasion where I've fired back up the GT Sport, it's not like GT Sport looks like a bad game in comparison to this now. Yeah, I think you'll be alright in that, Cartman. I seen somebody in the Ford GT the other day, and they did well in it. So I think you might be quite surprised by that thing. I don't know if it was that particular one, or because obviously there's two of them, isn't there? Oh, Ramster's in as well. So we'll probably see him at some point. He'll come up behind us. Ace is in the BRZ, which is not very good. Was Ramster in the chat at all? He was here yesterday. Definitely Dave, aye. Elephantitis hands in the Porsche. You get elephantitis arms in the SLS, so you do. It's like a gorilla or something that's in the car in the SLS. Now, good luck, Carbon. I honestly think you might do okay here. I think you'll do okay. Welcome to the stream, Bug. Nice to see you, mate. I think Ace is going to struggle in that BRZ. I genuinely thought that BRZ would be a good car for this combination beginning of the week, but turns out it's pretty rubbish. It's just so slow on the straight sections. Why did they change gear this time? Stupid car. Glad my Porsche isn't the only one that understeers for days. I think he's indicating to him he's not going to try and overtake me there, or maybe he is, I don't know, is he? P5. Really, oh, please stop doing that. Either do the full exploit or don't do it at all. There's the key for that. Don't do it half-arsed. The Greek driver's just done a bit of a number on my taste like he did on me in the last one. Yeah, Cartman did say he was going to spin, didn't he? So he was true to his word. Nearly joined him. Banana skin on the track there. You've just punted me there, Christos. Honestly, you're so bad into that braking zone. Get some control. I mean, I broke so late for the corner. He's got ambition beyond talent. I know he's waited, so I appreciate that, but it's still the time cost. He sent into the back of me though. He's so much faster than me through the S's though. I mean, I lose 2 tenths to him every time. that's faster, I'm going to be honest with you. Not sure how that's faster. He's definitely got the pace on me though, he's definitely faster than me. Don't think his qualifying time's maybe quite representative of his pace. I only get that feeling very, very occasionally, Demo. Hooking it through the edges, I never really think I'm kind of carrying the speed through that I should. Not enjoyable, Cartman, not enjoy that experience. We were saying you were true to your word. You said you were going to spin it and you did. I've taken a lot of curb there, that could be a penalty, what do we reckon? Cartman's like me though, he likes to try different cars. Car Hal, welcome to the stream. Nice to see it. I did that in the last race as well, just drove off the track at turn 2. Greek drivers had a problem. Oh, that was so close to death. That was a big save. Let's do it. Let's come in early. Put the pressure on the Greek driver to catch us. Hugo, welcome along to the stream. Good to see you, mate. Oh, I feel like I'm toying with every corner in this car. Hugo, toying with death. Oh yes, the Spanish drivers got ahead of the Greek as well. You can be my tail gunner. So we're not going to catch Ace here because obviously the one advantage his car's got is the tyres. Unless he spins it. Ace does like a spin. Coming back as I don't like being in the dirt air here. This is problematic. Go, hurry up, go faster. It's not going to do the tyres any good. All over the place here, this is poor. Really bad. It's just such bad driving from the Spaniard. It's just he's not anywhere close to actually making that move there. He's just touched my car and put me offline. It's poor, really poor driving. So I'm giving him no space. People they need to start overtaking properly, these people. You know. They're just... I just don't get it. Let's race properly, folks, with each other. I'm so frustrated now, folks. I just want to take this Spanish guy out, I really do. I really just want to take the Spanish guy out. He's got 1 second penalty. Idiot. It did flash. Put him out of my misery, yeah. But look what he's cost me though, right? He went for a half-hearted move that wasn't really on. You know, see if he wants to put it up the inside. Put it up the inside, don't just creep your nose in as I'm getting closer to the apex of the corner. You know, I actually outbrake my car and be there before I turn in. And I'm not going to complain, but it's this kind of bleeding into your kind of apex that really pisses me off. He's basically just broke at the same point as me and then just let his car bleed into the corner. It's horrendous driving. It's really, really bad driving. And so he's cost me 2 positions because of that. He's cost himself 2 positions as well. Cost us 3 positions because we would have passed the Polish driver, so we've been on the podium if it hadn't been for him. He's got 1.5 second barely. Oh well, P5. I hope he gets in front of the Spanish driver though. Go on, don't give him it, don't give him it. How you doing, Michael? Welcome along. Nice to see you. Yeah, I think bad driving in F1 bleeds into GT7. Well, I think there's a lot of people out there who think they're matched for Verstappen when it comes to defending in GT7, I'll say that much. I'm going to have to type the Spanish driver a strongly worded message here. I'm sure he'll leave. Before I've typed this. He's going anyway. We'll just finish our message. Why is it? Yes, 9 out of 10 times it's always Spanish drivers, yeah. TMKR, happy Sunday to you as well. Nice to see you in the stream. Fildo T Baggins as well, welcome along, nice to see you again for another night. Yeah, I know, there should be you should be forced to sort of sit in for at least 2 minutes after, so you can take your constructive criticism, as you put it, TMKR. No, we'll watch the replay. Maybe it's, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe you don't agree with my analysis of it either. Some people might see this as a legitimately good overtake. Lap 10. Good pace right enough. Oh, actually, not that good. See, my argument is not that he can go for the overtake here. My argument is if he's going to go for the overtake, he's got to, you know, commit to the outbraking manoeuvre. You know, get the car alongside mine before I've committed to the apex. You know, because I've committed to turning in at this point. You know, you can see my car. I'm now going for the apex. And he's just letting his car bleed into this space that's always going to close and create contact. You know, he's not got his front wheels alongside my rear wheels yet. So, to me, I don't know what you guys think, but to me that's poor. Really poor driving. And it's not so much that he's overtaken me. It's the fact that I lose 2 positions to other drivers that annoys me more than anything else. But other people will see that differently though, and that's the great thing about racing. You know, if we all kind of agreed and had the same point of perspective in these things, then it probably wouldn't be as interesting. So, but to me, that's poor. But who cares now? It's all over, isn't it? We finished ahead of him. Let's go and change the oil. Right. Yeah, if you're going to come from that far back, you've got to outbrake the other car. So you've literally got to break a car length ahead of the other car, after the other car, to get your car at least partially alongside them before the turn-in phase of the corner. Rocky Gray, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. A lot of people seem to be using those 2 assists at times. I can kind of understand it in the Porsche a wee bit, I suppose. The problem is, Keefsky, it cost him just as much as it cost me. Right, let's do another one, folks. Let's do another one. What do I think about next week's race? See, I like the track, and I don't mind Group 4 around it, Sean. I just wish the settings were a little bit better. Times one tyre and fuel, no mandatory pit stops or anything like that. It's just a flat out sprint race, which I'm never a big fan of. But I'm sure you can still have some good racing around that combination. It's a hard track to kind of get right all the time, so you'll probably find groups of cars will be quite close together, the racing will be quite close, because people will make mistakes and stuff like that. I just wish there was a bit more tyre wear, maybe a pit stop, maybe a selection of tyres, but it's strange, very strange, this kind of fascination that PD have got with times one tyre and fuel. I don't ever remember a race in GT Sport. I really don't remember a race in GT Sport where we had those kind of multipliers. How to do this? That's why I don't really play any other racing games like ACC or iRacing, because you know, I know there is like other series, but if you kind of think of like the low fuel motorsport races in ACC are all just sprint races. There's no strategy, there's no tyre wear. I know tyre wear's turned on, but the tyres barely do anything in ACC in terms of wearing out. So yeah, that's why I've never really I've tried to get into sort of playing a bit of ACC and doing the low fuel motorsport races, but they're just a bit boring. Yeah, Demo, I would agree. I don't have any problem with anybody using them either. We've got our friend behind us. Let's see how he behaves today. I see Ramster's set a lap time. He must have had a bad experience in the last one. In the traffic. I used TC1 at the beginning of GT7's life. On Group 3 cars, but I do think the cars are a little bit more sketchy back then as well. I really need to work that out. I lose so much time through there. Leah, how you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, I'm struggling. I'll let him have that. I think we might abandon the Porsche after this one, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm making too many little mistakes with it. I think we'd be better off in the Mustang. I feel like they've got a different category of car than me through there. Turn car, please. Cheers TMKR, thanks for coming in, appreciate it. I think I read in the chat you're heading down to Watkins Glen, so have a good time. If you'd honestly just sort that section out, would actually be quite quick, I think. Probably giving about 4 attempts away through there. Sonic's causing a few problems. Hamster's went for the move. How you doing, Vegas? Shark went for his famous nose poking overtake there on Matthias. Infinity Ripper, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. No pressure from behind anyway. Doing race B, get your DR up. I'll just say Fuji Group 2 for when it comes back round as a daily race C. Killed him there. Nah, I disagree, Vegas. I think Daily Race C looks pretty decent next week. I like the combo. I don't like the settings. Unfortunately, he had dirty tyres there. He's letting these guys get away. fuck, buddy. Just accept you've made a mistake and you're losing the position. Pardon my French, folks. Screw this is brave, but we'll try it. We should jump them. You know, they might get us back in the medium face part of the race, but you know, we might as well try something rather than just sitting behind them. I don't know why my car does that out that corner so much. Yeah, but you know, at worst become P5 Infinity. Got to try something, there's no point just sitting there. We can do 6 laps, no problem, it's just an extra lap, or putting on an extra 10 laps, whatever way you look at it. I've just faked it with that was so stupid. We did catch it, I suppose, but tyres will not be happy. Off you go. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you again, hopefully. Fight for the podium. I don't think I can hold him off. He'll go for some crappy move anyway. Got a big gap behind him. He's got better tyres and he's just quicker than us. Especially on the medium tyres. Seem to be alright compared to him on the hard tyres, but he destroys us on the mediums. Our pace is awful on the medium tyres in the Porsche. I was hoping he'd get stuck behind somebody else. He wasn't meant to kind of jump the other two as well. No, not be much fun, Infinity. This is shark range. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? Well, I've drifted it round the corner anyway. He's just quicker than me. I can get fresher tyres, you just have to admit defeat sometimes. I'm pretty sure he could do a much quicker qualifying lap if he wanted to. Just need to hold on to P4 now. So he wasn't meant to jump Matthias and Mario Sonic in the pit stop. I thought he would at least have to fight his way through them for at least one lap and kind of give me a bigger gap, but not to be. We'll congratulate him for making a proper overtake though at the end. Congratulations, Shark, for actually doing a proper overtake. It was a net gain anyway, didn't it? What were we, P6 when we pitted, so the strategy kind of worked to an extent. We'll take it. It's not too bad. He is. He's a fast driver, would he? Definitely faster than me. Six laps pushing the limit on the on the pad, yeah. Darren, do you seen Darren Turner racing today, Dame? I've not seen Darren for a long time. Who else I've not seen? I've not seen Scotty this week. Not seen Scotty at all week. Hope he's alright. Cheers, Arkeys. Yeah, P4's decent. I'll agree with that. Cheers, Infinity. Don't block, mate. I wonder if he's talking to me. I don't think I blocked Shark in that one, did I? No, he's thanked me for a clean race. See, I'm a clean racer. Even Shark can recognise that. I think we've got a wee bit more of a safety net on the DR now. It was only a sliver yesterday. I think we've gained a wee bit. 11 days since we've seen Scotty. Yeah, I didn't think it was as long as that, Vegas. Is he having major back issues? Yeah, and he's definitely mentioned that a few times before. Must be really bad though. Oh. That's not good. As somebody who's suffered major back issues in the past, I can definitely sympathise. Definitely sympathise. What's SST Ban up to these days? Ask Michael. I've not seen him. Don't think I've seen him on GT7. Right. I think we're beating a dead horse with the Porsche. Let's get in the Stallion. This will feel a bit weird driving this after driving the Porsche. Totally different driving techniques required. Last time he heard from me was that his parents only lying down, couldn't move. Jeez, oh. It's the worst thing as well. It's like a sort of snowball effect with a sore back, because if you can't move, it just... Moving's usually the best thing for it, you know. In the short term, you know, you can get a little bit of relief from it, but if it's that... Jeez, oh, I've got hiccups. If it's that bad you can't move, then... Aye, it just kind of exacerbates it a little bit. Can't get your DR above middle B. A lot of people say that's the toughest place to be. Middle B is the toughest place to be when it comes to the old DR. Yeah, we were just speaking about you, Darren, so we were. We were just speaking about you. Nice to see you, I hope you're well. I appreciate you dropping in, Darren, to say hello. My Little Pony time. I know quite did. Can't talk about the Mustang like that. Spent 6 months stuck in an armchair because 2 crushed the discs. Jesus. Yeah, I was on 8 cocodamol and 8 ibuprofen for about 6 months with a sore back, and I had to wear a kind of brace. I had these, had the back of the brace. I had these kind of two shaped bits of plastic that pushed into my back like that. It made you walk with much better posture. It was this like cheap thing that I bought at Lidl for £7. I tried all sorts of things, and this thing just kind of made you. It pushed your back in, just made you walk with my back upright, and it was amazing. The difference it made to me within a couple of weeks. Infinity, I used to race on the US servers quite a lot on GT Sport. I've not done it so much on GT7, but I have got my US account prepared for sport mode, so I think maybe next week you might see me on the US servers. We were just saying we hadn't seen you for a wee while, Darren. That was all we were mentioning. No, I take liveries very serious, Vegas. We are not racing with a My Little Pony livery. Okay, we don't have brakes like the Porsche. You'll donate. I wonder if we can cut it that much. That'd be fun if you can. Jeez, oh. If I had a My Little Pony livery on the car, that's what I'm doing every corner. Oh, Darren, a fan, a big Willow. Must be one of the only ones. Nice and pink with little stars and ponies. Right, our Greek friends back in. We've lost the shark. The shark is gone. Ramster's up in P3. Matthias is still here. I think we need to. Well, the podium's going to be difficult, but we'll try and get a P4. Rob M, how you doing there? There's a person by the name of Nenkai on Twitter who is able to data mine certain parts of the game, and he lets us. He tweets out the races for next week, usually on a Friday, a couple of days before them. So Nenkai, that's his Twitter handle. You were middle B for ages, now you're ball here from there but can't quite get over the line. Ah, you'll get there, Alex, you'll get there. Right, Mustang, don't let me down, you rarely do. I've just done, what, 3 races in the Porsche there where you can just kind of float out the corners. Which is not quite the case with the Mustang, so we're going to have to get used to this. Whoop. Oh, this doesn't feel good after the Porsche now. Forgot how to drive this thing. Mustang, give me a break. Start behaving, please. Quite a lot of laps in cockpit view Infinity. You do get used to it. Not where the track is, buddy. I love that. People just crash and just quit. Let's not just carry on and see if they can salvage something. Just instant quit. Yeah, I used hood cam for a long time. Not quite on top of the Mustang here yet. Going carrying too much speed into the corners and practicing for the manufacturer's race or the race A, Fildo. Finally got that kind of right. Cartman's back. It's not what I wanted to do there. Done a really good first sector there as well. Mediums. Oh, driving terribly. What am I doing? Tears with the penalty. Guy behind's fast. He's came through from the back. You're right, I'm defending you. Oh, he's too cut across my line then. Oh, come on, I gave you all the respect in the world and you gave me none back. Noted, noted. Oh, now we're just going to go for the dives, are we? Oh, cheers, mate. Honestly, it's so hard to race, people. So hard to race. And what happened the 5th of June 2013? I doubt that was the time he was born, Damo. Shouldn't have fought that guy, really, should have. He was clearly quicker than me. I don't know why I fought him. That was just bad racing for me, to be fair. It was obviously just a little bit miffed at something, but it's actually a poor decision on my part. So we'll bought ourselves a 1.8 second buffer to the Greek. Can we hold on to it? Obviously now got weaker tyres. Ali Burgess, welcome along to the stream. And Mercedes up ahead is on the hard tyres as well. Feels like the Mustang comes alive on these medium tyres. "44 people were killed in a lightning strike on that day." What the hell, a big lightning strike, isn't it? somebody calling the Evil Scotsman a pig in the chat. Let's go and check out the replay and see what the Evil Scotsman did, I think. Yeah, it'd be nice if they fix the lobbies with the next update. Tidge was saying in his stream yesterday though that there's no issues with the lobbies on PS4. That the lobby instability is a PS5 issue, which is quite interesting. Go on, you two, take each other out. I'll take a charity fourth. Evil Scotch is womble when he makes apexes. Whoa. We're getting a freebie there. It's a lap car. The hamster's going to pick up the victory. The problem is though is that us mere mortals really struggle with the MR cars, but it seems a lot of the really fast folk can handle them, so I'd agree with you, Kiefsky. You know, there's just too many cars in the category to really get the BOP spot on. But that's their own fault in a little bit as well, because they could certainly do something about making the categories in the likes of Group 3 a bit smaller. Seems like a bit of a disastrous date then, Demo. All sorts of bad stuff happened on the 5th of June. You just need to change the differential, I think, Demo, on the MR cars to make them more drivable. I don't think there's much more beyond that required to... Ah, that was a tough lobby. Tough. Shouldn't have fought. I shouldn't have fought the 5th of June 2013. I'd have been in much better shape if I hadn't done that. That was a mistake on my part. That was a mistake on my part. Let's go and see what the Evil Scotsman did. I am curious. No, I've not been in the Z4 yet, Michael. I don't even know if I won the Z4. going to assume that Lucifer might well be the evil Scotsman. Absolutely, Arkeys, you're right, 100%. I didn't. My advice is not to fight somebody that's quicker than you. You know, clearly much quicker than you. I would say just let them go, and I didn't follow my own advice 100%, right? And it cost me, probably cost me a couple of positions. Who knows where this happened? Let's just get. I'm going to go get myself a drink and do the next one in the Mustang. We were bad on the hard stint there on the Mustang. We should be a bit better now that we're back in tune with the car. So. Okay. Hi Pizza, how you doing? Steve-O as well, welcome along. You're watching from a field in Somerset and a bike packing holiday. That sounds nice. So it does, Steve-O. That sounds nice. Hope you've got some nice weather for that. Good to see you. The racing's been okay. Hi Pizza. Ibiza. How do we say it? Right. Iron brew time. We are back. Thank you for your patience. Your piston, vodka and Sprite. Sprite is actually one of my favourite soft drinks. I like Sprite. After Iron Brew, of course, I like Sprite, and I quite like I like Pepsi as well, believe it or not. I don't actually mean Pepsi Max. That might offend some people. Heat on 93, welcome to the chat. How you doing? No Womble stream without Iron Brew, small bladders or missed apexes. To be fair, Henry, that's my first P. There's definitely Iron Brew and missed apexes. Who doesn't miss the apex while emptying the bladder? Who would know? Who would know? The only person that knows if I miss the seat's me. At least the cats go there for a pee, but... Now, somebody told me if you go into the race from this screen, this is where it turns your traction control on for you. So, let's see if that's what it does. I can't remember where I read that, but somebody did say that in a chat that I was in. That if you don't go into the sort of pre-race qualifying screen, and you enter the race from this screen, it turns your traction control on. Right, heat's in, Cartman's back in Vantage. I wonder what that's like. Actually, I think that's okay, isn't it? Groot's in. We had a good race with Groot last night, so we did. Momo's is in as well. Momo's is in the mid pack. Ramster's back as well. It's going to be a tight race at the top. So it will. Your Wi-Fi a bit better this time. Good. Nice to hear, Heat. Nice to hear. Vantage is okay. Cheers for the good luck, no bother. Sprite is Michael's drink of choice as well when it's too hot. Sprite in glass bottles. I don't think I've ever had that. That sounds good. And good luck to everyone in the race. Ramster, Cartman, Heat, Groot as well. And there you go. There you go. Top tip for you. That's why it turns your traction control on. Right, as always, aim is the podium. Not going to be easy, obviously. These fast boys in front of us, but we can but try. You decide to break Mustang. Heat might be a little bit rusty. This is his first race, so let's see how he gets on. Indeed, Arkies, it was, I don't know, it was somebody I know. I was lurking in a chat and somebody mentioned it in there. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was Demo, to be honest with you. But that's what somebody put in their chat, you know. That's why your traction control gets turned on, so there you go. I do wonder if I take that corner too narrow, maybe kinda. You think I need to win this one? No. I nearly won last night. I came second. Turbo tried to give me the win though and I betrayed him. Maybe should have took that win because wins don't come very often. It's not a shabby lap and I'm struggling to keep up. Tips up. I managed that. Cartman, Heat, Ramster, if you're listening, you could just slow down by a couple of attempts per lap, that'd be lovely. Just a couple of attempts. Not asking much. They're not listening to me, folks. They're not slowing down. I don't think they're my friends anymore. Yeah, we're still in the fight. I'd be fit. We're lurking. Also think it's very inconsiderate of nobody to bind it by now, especially Cartman. Oh, somebody's off. Oh, no, they're not. It's just a bad correction. Somebody was off. Don't know who it was. The Czech driver, maybe? Carbon's gone as well. Now I'm confused. Carbon just seemed to deliberately turn to the left there. Terrible. An awful lap this is. It's lightning outside, you need to watch it. Watch it, does they blow your router, Cartman? I thought you'd get lightning all the time up where you are, Cartman. I've been pushing the whole race, Ibiza. Eighteens are about my limit, so they are. Leave my PS4 up. Hi Das, how you doing? Welcome along. When they go for the early pit stop. I'm not bother either then. I'm not close enough to make any kind of jump. Keeping pace with Ramster, if nothing else. I think say Heat on 93 is probably the fastest car on the track at the moment. Put it this way, 98% of Norway is south of them. Oh, it's awful dark in the track. Let's try and get a 17 on the mediums. I've not done a 17 yet, so... Oh, I'm not going to do it with a turn one like that. Wine gums and a mug of tea. Well, that'll be the 17 ruined. A terrible first lap on the mediums, trying too hard, overdriving. Overdriving, big style. Dearie me. We drove so well on the hard tyres, but we're really bad on the mediums here. Not that it's making a whole lot of difference. We're fast enough to stay ahead of everybody else, and we can't keep up with these guys. Turbo, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Well, that wasn't a bad run, just cannot hang with those guys up front. You know, we're not a million miles away from them, but far enough away. We're pretty awful on the medium tyres in the second stint, right enough. Certainly in the first 3 laps. Cheers for the GGs. No Man's Land is probably the best way of putting that one, isn't it? No Man's Land. Top 5 in anti-meta cars, hardly a bad thing. To be fair though, Hugo, we're faster in the Mustang than we are in either of the meta cars, so it's kind of my meta car. You put Ramster in this, and Ramster would win in this car quite easy, I reckon. Finished ahead of a few A+ drivers though. Should have gained a wee bit of DR from that. It's looking a bit more comfortable now, so it is. I reckon that's maybe what, 50, 55, 56. Rightio folks, what's that? That is 9:30 nearly. I think we'll call that the last one. That was my intention, was to sort of stream to about 9:30. I need to go and get something to eat. And I also need to do some work on the video for tomorrow. So, yeah, I think we'll call it there. It's not been a bad wee session at all. I think we've been top 6 in every race, haven't we? Top 6, maybe? Yeah, that is, that is Ramster demo. Absolutely Ramster, yep. He was in the chat yesterday, so he was. So, one of his second accounts. 200 plus lightning strikes in the last hour. Woohoo! That's probably quite scary, that, actually. Definitely, Hugo, definitely. I've always said that, you know. The quickest car for you is the car you're most comfortable driving, so. We tried the Porsche, I think we used the Porsche for, what, 3 races? We had flashes of little bits of flashes of speed in it, but not consistent enough. But yeah, we're going to call that a day there. Thank you very much to everyone that's came in. 67 likes as well. I appreciate all the likes. Yeah, I appreciate you joining me once again on your Sunday evening. Hope you've had a decent time. The racing was okay. We had a bit of a moan, as we always do. It wouldn't be a Womble stream without a little bit of a moan. Some driving etiquette, you know. But yeah, that is it for Lago Maggiore this week. We head to Dragon Trail Gardens tomorrow. Let's see how that goes. Let's hope a router doesn't go in the morning as well, because it was just a few hours from now last week where we got the lightning strike that destroyed my internet. So, but yeah, I'm rambling on here, folks. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a good week. Do your best to enjoy the races, even if you're not that keen on them. And I appreciate everyone coming in, all the likes, all the chatting, and everyone who's raced with me as well. I shall see you on the next one. Bye.
Running in the meadow, just